Greetings, Internet. Welcome to another video on this channel. Have another sort of tech video for you guys. This one's going to be about a budget smartwatch right here. I don't know the name of the company that produces this smartwatch, but it is sort of a generic, just regular generic Android and also iPhone compatible smartwatch. So you don't need Android specific, or you don't need an iPhone to operate this. You can have either or. I've been using this smartwatch for a couple weeks, I'd say 2 weeks at most. And it connects up to your smartphone. Just go ahead and open up the app right now. You do need an app to use it. It's CT Fit, it's called. So you open it up right here, and you can just have this sort of classic. You have this, spin wheel. You got the settings. You got GPS. Obviously, you got camera. You can operate the camera from the smartwatch. You can use it to take photos. You got sleep time. You got a bunch of different stuff you can use through the app. You got a heart monitor, which is cool. I think a lot of smartphones, or a lot of smartwatches now rather, have that sort of heart rate sensor on the back for exercise. That's what I'm assuming that is. And now on a closer inspection, it looks like you can also, perhaps, yes, you can take the bands off too. I just noticed that. Probably replace the bands with another company's bands, or another specific, or another company, or another manufacturer that produces bands for your smartphone. I'll take care of that later. I'll leave that one on. Why not? So we have music player right here. It's a touchscreen. It's probably about a 2-inch, maybe 1.5-inch touchscreen on here. And I really want to get this back on. This is sort of a tutorial on how to put it back on. Didn't really intend for it to be, but it's really small. There we go. So that's in there like so, and then pull back tab. And there we go. Snaps back into place just like so. So there is a physical button on the side. It does not spin, or at least it might spin, but that it doesn't do anything. The spinning does not have any sort of effect on what goes on the screen. So you hit the button. It has several different clock faces. You got that one, this one, and that one. And then you swipe left for you got the calories you've burned, the miles or the kilometers that you've walked, and the steps that you've taken. Heart rate sensor, you got that, which I'm not really certain what that is. Maybe someone down in the comments can tell me. It says MMHG/MMHG, and you got the sleep right here. If you're the kind of person that likes to wear smartwatches to bed, I'm not particularly that kind of person. Then you have several different categories. You have one for exercise. You've got one for running, one for running, one for biking or cycling, one for hiking, and then another for walking. You just tap each one, and then it's actually the phone. probably wanting to, so you can use it for GPS location. You've got different sports here. You got basketball, soccer, table tennis or ping pong, and then badminton. That's what that little sport is in the top left. And then you got settings for the smartwatch. You can adjust the brightness of the screen. You can turn off the Bluetooth, the heart monitor, and then it just gives you the name of the smartwatch. That you got a timer. You can play your music. You can look at the photo it's for the photo. I think it's for the photo. Oh no, it's a breathing thing. Don't want that. Go back. Then you have notifications, camera, information. Right there, you can go look at that. And then you have a search for my phone function. So you hit that button, and it'll alert your phone if your phone's connected. I'm not going to do it now, but it's just like the Find My iPhone sort of thing with Apple. You hit the button, regardless of if you have your volume up or not, it'll play a tune on your phone, so you can hear it and find it if you've lost it somewhere in your home or wherever you are. So the charger for this, I was trying to figure out how it worked for a while. It has this sort of proprietary magnetized sort of cable here that just sort of magnetizes itself to the back of the device. It's a fairly strong, well, I wouldn't say super strong, but it's strong enough to hold itself on there. Obviously, you're not going to be swinging this thing around when it's charging, but it'll hold itself on there. So you just take that off, and it stops charging. It's got these two little pins. It's just a USB-A connection, so you can plug it into any USB port. Well, not any USB port, but any sort of regular USB-A port you can plug that into. And again, that just magnetizes itself right on, and if you have it plugged in, it'll just start charging immediately. So this was only, I think, $30 US, I think. It wasn't very much. It was no more than $40 US. I know that. So it's definitely a budget smartwatch. I would like to get a Samsung smartwatch, like an actual Samsung Gear smartwatch that I can wear. Here it says on the face here, it tells you how much battery you have. You can swipe down for the notifications. Got the Wish, the emails, and Reddit notifications. And that appears right to the left of the battery, in between the temperature and the battery, right there. And then it has a link, gives you the date, the time, how many steps you've taken. Obviously it's a watch, so it's going to be a little, it's on your wrist, so it might count you just giving someone a handshake as a couple of steps. I don't know why else you'd do that. Maybe waving at someone or something. I don't know. But it does count sort of motions of the wrist and the arm that you have it on as steps. So it's a little bit iffy. Like some days on my phone it'll say I've taken 2 or 3, like maybe 2,400 steps, and then on my phone it'll say I've taken about 10,000 steps. Probably a little bit off. I don't know. So it depends on what you do all day for work. If you're outside, if you do active work, if you're landscaping or construction worker, that might get thrown off by that a little bit. But if you're an office worker and you go for a walk, that might might be fine. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.